less. Yeah, I refuse to do anything less than to stick with what I know how to do, because I strongly believe I am going somewhere with it. So I stay with it. I stay with it. Despite different kind of challenges coming into a new terrain, but I stick with it. And luckily, it paid off for me eventually. So I started TMS UK Properties, and I was doing my normal building work. I went to be trained here as a plumber, as a bricklayer, different kind of building trade I went in for just to acquire technical knowledge. And then 2018, I stumbled on a basic fact that being a builder does not make me a property businessman or property investor. That I needed to learn how to transit from being a builder, a practitioner, to becoming a property investor, proper property investor. And I was so lucky to meet some good people that hold my hand, that show me the way, that taught me. Today I was sharing with one of my students how many people have influenced my life in the past 8 years. And while we are counting today, I realized that I passed through 8 mentors on this journey. 8 mentors. And all of them impacted my life on this journey. And that is part of why I decided that I have realized a lot of my people are in United Kingdom. They are not open to some of the information that they needed. So I decided to put this training together, and I've been doing it for about 3 years now. Even though I've been doing my property business for the past 8 years, I've been doing my property work as a builder for the past 33 years. So all this I bring to bear tonight. And I believe the little time we're going to spend together, you'll find something useful, impactful that you can run with as we go on. So let's quickly go. We call tonight Blueprint for Scalable SA Service Accommodation Business. And you will see why we dwell on service accommodation business today, even though there are so many other property strategies that one can practice in the UK. But we are dwelling more on this because this is the beginning of the year. And I strongly believe that if we get it right and start well, there is a prospect, there is a possibility that many people can begin to harvest the gain along this business. So let's go into it. Let me quickly discuss our agenda for tonight with us. What is our agenda for tonight? One, I want to first of all find out exactly what motivates each and every one of you to join this webinar. I really want to know that. If you don't mind, can someone please help me on the chat box to help me answer that question? I will ask the question again. I want to first of all find out what really motivates you to join. When you saw the advert, when you saw the flyer, what is the motivating factor that make you say, yes, I'm going to sacrifice 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours, whatever time it takes me tonight to be part of it? That's the first thing we're going to deal with. And then obviously we're going to look at what are the challenges that is common to all, because as long as we're alive, we all have challenges and we all have needs. We look at that as well. And then what exactly is this webinar going to do for you? We're going to look at that as well. So I want us to quickly go straight to it. I want us to quickly go straight to it. And this is what I'm going to do tonight. I've discussed the agenda. I've mentioned the agenda. I've talked about to understand your motivation, why you join. I want to identify the core needs and challenges that each and every one of us have. I have my own too. and what exactly this webinar will offer, and what are the steps, the necessary steps that we should take thereafter. So let's take it one by one. Let's understand the motivation. Can we begin to write on the chat box the exact reason why you join this webinar? Please be honest with yourself. Please, I beg you, be very, very honest. What is the reason why you joined this webinar? What exactly is the reason why you joined this webinar? I hope people are answering on the chat box. Is someone monitoring my chat box, the box for me? I want to see those. I want to see those reasons. I want to see those reasons. I want to see those reasons. Yes, I can see some chats. I can see some people are sharing. And yeah, what exactly motivates you to join? If possible, can you please share few with us? I want you to be honest, because your answer matter tonight. Your answer really, really matter tonight. One of the vision I have for myself, to learn more about how to scale. Oh, thank you. I know that person has started already. She wants to know how to scale. Fantastic. Extra stream of income and something to do after retirement. Fantastic. Why not? Financial freedom. Everyone desires that. Investment opportunities so I can stand on my own. Perfectly okay. You are in the right place. Generating other source of income. Yes, perfect. Very, very possible. Very, very, very possible. Please keep them coming. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Your answer really, really matter. I was motivated by your speech in Birmingham, owning over 20 Airbnb around the UK, and it's one of the vision I have for myself. Oh, fantastic. That must be a long time ago. Oh, housing is need for everyone. You are very, very correct. You are very, very correct. I'll be honest with you. This is a place where housing really, really matter. It's an island and the place is not expanding and people are coming in. So there is a need for everyone that really go into this business to know that, yeah, the market is there for you to grab. Yeah, so go ahead. I love that. The market is there. Housing need for everyone. Is that all? I want to be sure everyone answer before we proceed. Okay, if there's no more answer, let's go on to other part of our slide today. I hope everyone can see my screen. Can everyone see my screen? Okay.
We
now,
can see you, but not okay.
You can't see my screen. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I just want to be sure before. All right. So now that we have put that behind us, we have identified what are the core needs and challenges that each and every one of us faces. Based on the response, I'm sure each of us have different needs and the challenges that we are facing. Now, the third part of tonight is going to discuss what this webinar will offer us. So without wasting much of our time, let's go into it because of time. Now, understanding your motivation to join, I know very well that this webinar is here because you've been honest, your answer matter like we discussed, you want additional income, you want to create multiple stream of income. These are the truth, the facts. One income stream is no longer enough anywhere in the world. Wherever you are living, you cannot depend. In fact, one of my mentors said something recently, and I was asking myself, really? He said, for you to live like a normal, perfect life that you probably don't even need any kind of stress for yourself. You need at least 7 sources of income. I said, wow. So why some people are still only living on one source, some people are already targeting 7 sources of income. We all know that, like I said, anywhere in the world, there is rising bill, there's rising pressure everywhere. Everybody is under pressure, kind of, one way or the other. You want income that does not depend on overtime. You know, before some people can earn anything extra, the employer need to take extra of their time. And some people think it's normal. Whereas it's not. You can't be doing the same thing and expect a different result. If it's the same place you are doing 9 to 5, that you are getting what is not enough for you, no matter how much you put out extra, it will still be enough. I'm sorry to say, that's the truth. So now is a day where we need to be honest with ourselves. As anyone that is under the sound of my voice today, we need to come to that fact that one source of income is no more enough. Now, there's one other factor that we need to consider tonight, and is to live life on your own terms. You know, it is funny that a lot of people don't know this, that they are not really living life on their own terms. They are living life on terms of other people. That is why you can't decide when to go on holiday. Someone else will determine when you go on holiday. You can't decide when to go. When we say holiday, sometimes it's not necessarily to fly out of the country, but you are in Manchester, you are in London, you want to even go to somewhere like Scotland, or you want to go to somewhere that will take you a day or two. You can't. Why? Because someone has to approve it. You personally think you need time to rest, but you can't. Why? Because someone is the one determining your terms. Now, that is not how God originally intended life to be. And let me tell you the truth. Even the good book, the Bible, says from now till eternity, there will be rich, there will be poor. That is 100%. There is nothing you can do about it. So the decision now is, which side of this equation do you want to belong? Because I'm sure some people will be hearing and say, oh, but we know everybody can be. That's true. Everybody can be rich. Everybody can be poor. But I choose to be rich. I choose not to be poor. So I choose to belong. One of my best mentors, one of the best statements that my mentor said so many years ago is that decision you make or decision you take will determine your destiny. It is in your hand. So control time and work flexibility. Is it possible? Absolutely. But you need to get out of the rat race. I don't know how many people have seen the book by Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book revolutionized my life. You can take control of time. You can be in charge of your life. You don't necessarily need to serve and be under anyone the rest of your life. And the information that you gather will guarantee the freedom. The information you gather that you take action upon will guarantee the freedom that you desire. Some are here, they're feeling underpaid. I don't know if that is you. You feel you are putting so much, but if you look at what is coming, it does not commensurate with the kind of effort you are putting in. It's because someone determines what you earn. You are not the one that determines what you earn. But if you shift focus, if you shift base, then you begin to determine what you earn. I don't know how many of us on this platform today are into business. When people come to you, you are the one that fix your price. And I don't know how many of you pay attention to the fact that especially for those that live in the UK, before you even lay hand on your salary, the government must have pieces it. All they need to do is just take this, take that, take that, take that, and they send the balance to you. when will you move camp? When will you move from that part of the equation to a place where you are in control of your resources? Now, this webinar tonight, I promise you, I'm going to simplify the way forward for you. I'm going to let you see how you can transit from where you are right now and gradually move away from that position up onto a better place. It is possible. This is a proven step. By the end of this session, I promise you, you will understand what is blocking your income, why you are still where you are. A lot of people always think there is scarcity of money. No. I say it everywhere. I say it anywhere that I have the opportunity. There is so much money out there, but it will only take what you know to access it. Many of us are competing for the money, but you can't just, the money can't flow to you until you release value and the money flow towards you. So we will understand what's blocking your income. We will definitely tonight see a realistic path to growth at the end of tonight. And then you will learn how others are building wealth differently. You know, one of the things I've realized, especially in our community, when I say our community, I'm talking about our community in the UK, is that we carry a lot of news that are not right. We just carry it. We hear it, we pass it on. We hear it, we pass it on. We hear it, we pass it on. And most of them are lies. Some of them, there's no element of truth in them. Let me share one particular one. Oh, once you get to UK, the first thing you should work towards is mortgage. Who said that? Who said that? Learn how others are building wealth differently. You don't have to follow the crowd, because sometimes it will surprise you that part of the crowd are just following the crowd also. They don't even know where they are going. But if you take time to stop and say, look, what is happening here? I'm sorry, many of you won't be familiar. Many of you may not be familiar with what I'm about to share, but I'll share it anyway. There was a time in the country where I live where there was a problem in where the military stored their ammunition. And only God knows what happened. Those ammunition were just exploding. And people were just running. We used to live about, let's say about probably 30, 40 kilometers away from the scene of the incident. But I saw people right before me, people that live 30 miles away, packing their bags and they are running away. And I said to my wife, why should we join them to run away? Run to where? A friend of mine, I'm just praying he's not on this webinar tonight. A friend of mine was at his place of work. They had the noise there, and everybody in this place of work were running, and they jumped the fence. He broke his leg. He broke his leg. Why? Because he joined the crowd. So never you join the crowd. Learn how others are building wealth differently. Don't hear what they are saying and you just run with them. Wait and find out which one is true before you start taking steps. Now, if you are here, I want to now discuss a business that can help you, that can more or less give you access or entry to property business in the UK or anywhere in the world. Is called rent-to-rent service accommodation. In another part of the world, they call it short-let. Rent-to-rent service accommodation is one of the fastest way to enter UK property without buying a house. Please mark my word, without buying a house or taking out a mortgage. Where I live in Essex, now, average 3-bedroom house is 360. Now, if you want to take a mortgage as a first-time buyer here now, you need well over 40,000 pounds. How many of us have 40,000 pounds in our bank savings account? If you are, please just put 40 in the chat. You have 40,000 pounds. I can quickly, yeah, thank you. Someone just reminded me, Keja Kantome. Yeah, that's it. I really don't want to mention it, but thank you for reminding me. Yeah. So if you have 40,000 in your bank account, just put it there, 40,000, 40. You can just put 40. I think few people will have it. So why should you wait forever when you can start something, that don't require that so much? So if you are tired of working hard, but earning something slowly, if you are here tonight, you know you are being priced out of poverty. You cannot, because if, for example, you live in Essex or where the part of Essex I live, and you want to be on property ladder now, and you are looking for 40-something thousand to start, when will you start? You've been priced out of buying property, except you carry your bag and follow me to Sheffield, where I'm doing another property strategy. Then you can get something in the range of 150. I just put a house for sale now. My expectation is around 160. I've got an offer for 145, but I'm still seeing if I can get a little bit more because I need to move on. So that is the range there, but it's about 3 hours from where I live. Have you been priced out of buying property? Or are you even new to UK market? But you can't just stay. You need an extra income. You need something that don't necessarily require your attention. I know you have passion for what you are doing. And I'm not saying leave what you are doing. I know you have interest in caring for people. You are, let me put it this way, you are a born nurse. It is your passion to look after people, just like my missus. I wish my missus started going to nursing. Caring is a natural gift of my missus. And that's why I'm looking the way I'm looking well fed. You can say I'm looking well fed. My wife cares well. That's why even with the work she's doing, the line of business she's running, catering, a lady came into a restaurant recently, and I tried to chat up the lady. The lady said, look, I come here regularly because this food here reminds me of my mommy's food back home. That's my wife. If you are someone like that, there's nothing stop you from pursuing your dream. But create another source where money can flow into you. And that's what we're talking about. And when you get to a point where you now realize that you can really fully go into it, because one of my early mentors on this journey happened to be a pharmacist. She was a pharmacist, full-time pharmacist, and she came into property investment. She got to a point in her life where she has to change from being a full-time pharmacist to a part-time pharmacist and face full-time property business. When her portfolio grew, that's the way it works. Are you looking for cash flow? Not just theory, cash flow. We will guide you. We will show you. And rent-to-rent service accommodation was built for you. If you say yes to 4, 2, 3, or 1 out of these 4 points up that I mentioned up here, then I will tell you the truth. This webinar is for you. Why? Because this business that I'm about to introduce to you will deliver all that you require for you. I will share about 3, 4 more points why a lot of investors choose this medium to start their investment journey. Number 1, no mortgage is required. As a matter of fact, you can start this business tonight. No paperwork. You don't need a solicitor. You don't need an accountant. So what are you waiting for? No mortgage required. Very low entry capital. I put my hands up and I put it on my chest. When I started this rent-to-rent business 8 years ago, my investment was less than £5,000. Today, I'm talking in terms of 6 figures. But I started with just less than £5,000 within 8 years. Cash flow from day one. There's a particular property I can never forget my experience. The landlord informed me about their intention to hand over the key to me because I was managing one of his property and he was going to move to another part of the city. So we had already concluded I'm coming in to use this particular one. They left and I asked her, the wife, please give me 2 weeks to refurbish this place and make it ready for my business. She said, oh, fine. You can go ahead and have 2 weeks. 2-3 days after I started the refurbishment, I got a booking for 2 months. 2-month booking came in. I've not paid. I asked for 2 weeks holiday for me to refurbish it. I got a booking for 2 months. I quickly rushed the refurbishment, move all my builder from other projects. We finish it. While we finish it, my guests came in. As my guests were coming in, it was the money they pay me that I used to pay the landlord. So you can get cash flow from day one. The legally structured and is legally structured and is easily scalable. I'm happy some of my students on this platform tonight. You can move from 1 unit to 2 units to 3 units. We've had that experience with people that have come through our academy. And you can learn while you earn. Because for those that have been with us, they are still with us because the more you know, the better you become in this business. And while you are learning, you are still earning at the same time. Now, listen, this is not guesswork. This is a proven system used by serious operators like us and many others across the UK. Now, as good as as many good things I've said about this business, the question you'll be asking yourself that, okay, so where is this business coming from? Who are the people? Now, let's go into it. Who pays you and why does this number make sense? I'm going to quickly go into the details now so that I can wrap up and give room for many of you to ask as many questions as you want to ask. So who pays you and why does this number make sense? Let's dive into it. Who are the people that actually use this property? Who are the people that this business depends solely on? One, this is not just holiday letting only. The problem I have with a lot of people is that we work so much on assumption. And by my own research, I've come to a conclusion. Assumption is one of the lowest level of knowledge. You don't work on assumption, you work on facts. And now you are hearing from the horse's mouth. It is not just for holiday letting alone. It's not just for people moving from one city or the other. It's not people from traveling from America to London or from London to Nigeria alone. Who actually uses this accommodation? This is where the real thing is tonight. Pay attention to it as we go on. Your real customer includes, number one, tourists and short stay visitor. We won't rule that out, but they are the lowest on the pyramid. Now, this is where the real meat is. Contractors, corporate travelers. Listen to me very carefully. All over the world, we are in an era of development. There is competition everywhere. So every nation is developing. Projects are springing up. And the world has become a global village whereby people are moving from one area to another. In Lagos, Nigeria, for those that are familiar with Lagos, let me use Lagos before I come back to UK. Dangote built a refinery. Over 15,000 Indians came from India to work on that factory. Listen to me. That opportunity, some people benefited massively. And I still tell you now, there are still projects going on there along that corridor from Victoria Island up until Ekpe. There are a lot of people that are strategically positioning themselves for this. They want to know more so that even before people leave the country where they are coming to Nigeria, they can already book your apartment 6 months, 1 year. I have a student in Nigeria now. She has 5 apartments in Ikeja GRA. Contractors move everywhere. In the UK, development is crazy. Essex, things are happening. Bedford, things. There is this American cinema company. I don't know what they call them. They are coming to build a massive, I don't know what they call this thing. They are coming to build it in the Bedford area in the UK. The HS2 is going in Birmingham. The northern, whatever is happening along that corridor towards the north. Things are happening everywhere. Contractors need places to sleep. Let me share this with you. May 2025, I housed 10 contractors from Czech Republic. They stay with me for 6.5 months, almost 7 months. Imagine when you have regular clients on a daily basis for 7 months. Contractors, corporate travelers, insurance companies. People don't understand that the United Kingdom is a country where there is order, there is organization, and so on and so forth. If you have plumbing problem in your bathroom and your house is fully insured, the insurance company will relocate you. During COVID, one of my apartments actually housed a couple, a wife and a husband, 2 of them, for 8 months during COVID. Why? There was a problem in their house. The plumber started work. The following week, COVID strike, and the guy said he's not coming to work. So it is mandatory for the insurance company to give them accommodation. And we have a lot of issues like that. Insurance company will not necessarily put people in hotel. In fact, some people will tell the insurance company, we don't want hotel, we want apartment. Why? Because they want home like home. They want to feel like they're in their home. And obviously, people move. You are a senior officer, you are working in Manchester, you want to come to London. While you are waiting for your whatever reference before you can get a property, you need a place to stay. Relocation company and housing agencies. And then students and visiting professors or visiting professionals. At the course of doing this business, I've housed consultants that relocated from India to work in one of the biggest hospitals in Essex. But because estate agent won't give them a house, they have to stay in an apartment. This consultant came with 12 suitcases. The apartment was on the first floor of this building in Romford. We took 12 suitcases to our apartment, 2-bedroom flat, and he stayed there for 6 months, paying nightly rates. Professionals. Now we have working families and event guests. At the course of doing this, I've housed about, I don't know, is it 10 or 12 Nigerian celebrities that came for their show in London. I put the female in one apartment, I put the male in one apartment. Something ethical, all those ladies, all those guys, I've met them one-on-one, I've housed them. Whenever they are coming out, I have their number, I call them. These are the opportunities that are available for you on this journey. Let me share one of our apartments with you because I promised to share real number with you today. Real number. Real number. Let me start with this one. Demand exits all around, not just in summer, all around. Now, let me share this with you. This property is a 2-bedroom flat. My rent is 1,004. All my bill put together is 300. Maintenance 80. I charge nightly rate for this apartment. That brings the total to 3,360 at 70% occupancy, because I don't create unnecessary expectation for all my students. I give them realistic figure. But this is a journey that I've been for a while. So I will not tell you, oh, you might be getting booked every day. No. Let's work with 70%. So imagine 70% of this, I still make a profit of 1,580 from this apartment on a monthly basis. And there are some months that I go higher than 70%. I won't lie to you, there are some months I drop below 70, but most of the time, because of the location of this property, I made well over 70%. It's one of my best. One of my best. Let me show you another number. This will shock you. This property is a 5-bedroom house. I've got 11 bed space in there. The rent is 2,000. The bill is 450. The maintenance 150. Cleaning is 80. Nightly rate for this property is 300. Full occupancy. Now, imagine 300. If I have 30 days, that's 9,000 pounds. And I can tell you, since I've been using this particular property, I've had cost to have 100% occupancy for few months. That means you are getting your rent for about 4 months in 1 month. The numbers are here. It's working. It's real. And this has nothing to, all you need is the first payment of rent, set the place up, possibly put another 1 month rent somewhere before the business catch up, provided you are working with people with good mentor that can guide you on how to run this business and get visibility. You can't go wrong. So my question tonight, I've shared some of these with you. What's the next step for you tonight? What is the next step? Clarity without action changes nothing. Everything I've shared with you, not many because of time constraint, because I really want to give people time to ask me questions. I would rather hear from you than to just be pouring. But the clarity that you get today, if you don't put action to it, I tell you the truth, it might not lead to anything. It will not make any change that you are actually desiring in 2026. Take step instead of just absorbing knowledge. Sometimes you go here, you listen free. You go here, you listen free. You go there, you listen free. You are not taking any practical action. Sometimes it can cause problem. Because why? Confusion will set in. Now, make decision that drives transformation and progress. Like I've said, one of my mentors said, decision determines destiny. Decision determines destiny. Make decision that will drive your transformation in 2026. Don't just wish 2026 will be like any ordinary other years for you. No. If you want something new, you must do something new. Just like they said, doing something same way and have and expect a different result, it's a definition of madness. Now, I want to give as many of you the opportunity to learn from the master. When I say the master, I am the one I'm talking about. This is a special grace that I bring on board. And I have shared at the beginning my background. I'm a builder of 33 years. I've never taken a month out of it that in a month I want to do something else. No, consistently for the past 33 years, I've been in property industry. Many of you will have seen my videos you see my social media advert, you will always see me in the four corners of a property. And when you put me in property, especially bad one, I'm happy, because that is like putting a fish inside water. This is what I've done all my adult life. So I bring all that experience in, and I've packaged a training for anyone that desires to make money as I'm making, to join me and sign up for my what I call Serviced Accommodation Simplified. I have used all that I've gathered based on my personal experience, and for people that have mentored me over the year, I have put a training together that will make the journey more easier for you, that you won't need to even do as much as I did. What will you get? Number one, you will get personalized roadmap. I'm going to guide you on, in fact, that from first or second time that we'll meet, you begin to see how simple it is for you to even progress on this journey. Things that you've believed before, you might have to even dump them somewhere, because you are going to get a new information, and that will transform the way you see things. Honest assessment. And what do I mean by honest assessment? It is not everyone that has come to me that have accepted on my training. I'll be honest with you. My training is not to make money for myself. God has blessed me. My training is to help humanity. Therefore, if I know you will not make anything out of it, I won't waste my time. So once I assess you and I know you are not qualified to be on my academy, I tell you straight away, I'm not sure you are ready. My assistant is on this call now. She will remember. June last year, someone paid me £2,000 and I didn't see him again. I call him. If I don't see you again, do you want your refund? He said, why am I disturbing him? He's out of the country. When he comes back, he will come and join. He will come and start his course again. Okay. At least my conscience is free. I'm not taking anybody's money. I want to impart you. That's my focus. Honest assessment. Clear next step. We will go step by step. Now, that opportunity is starting right now. If you really want to take advantage of that opportunity, this is the time for you to join me as I lead you into that promised land that you've always dreamt of. You want to have additional income. You want to be able to at least determine some things for yourself. Not people determine things for you. Christmas is coming, you can't take time off. This last Christmas, I took two weeks out of the United Kingdom. And I'm saying to my family, it's going to increase year by year. From 2 weeks, it's going to be 3 weeks. From 3 weeks, it's going to be even one year. Maybe I'll just take 3 months. The whole of winter, I'll be out of this country. I don't want to, I'm getting old. I don't want cold to damage my bones. I'm going to sleep somewhere where it's sunny. Business is going. I don't have to be running anywhere. People are working. Things are working. Guests are checking in. Guests are checking out. What's my problem? Let me go and enjoy it. So this is possible for everyone that desire it. If you want to be part of it, scan the QR code there. If you want that change and you want me to hold your hand, I want you to put it on the chat box. I'm ready. Just put it there. I'm ready. So that we'll begin that real conversation tonight. We'll move from the general knowledge, general information to the real information. So if you are listening to me and you really want to take advantage of what we have put together to run with this idea of generating extra income without you doing so much, put "I'm ready" on the chat box. My teams are waiting. I'm ready. That's all I want to see on the chat box. I'm ready. If I don't see any response, we will not move away from here. Yes, I can see I'm ready. Yes, I can see I'm ready. Thank you very much. Yes, how many of you are ready? I can see Deborah. Yes, yes, Kenny. Yes, this is the right time for you to take that decision, because decision, like I said, determine destiny. Yeah, Nana, I can see you are ready. Yeah, the time is here. I'm ready to work with you, as I've been doing with a lot of people in the past few months. So I only work with those that are ready. And for those that have signified their readiness, I hope you have scanned that QR code. I'm super ready. Fantastic. And if you that were already a practitioner says you are super ready, I wonder what others should be saying, because you are already in the business and you are now super ready. Don't worry. We will scale up this year. The world will hear about us. Yes. So if you are ready, just say I'm ready.
Yes, so by God's grace.
By there, we'll get there. We'll get there. So scan the QR code there. If you have not already signed up for our February training and you are on this platform tonight and you really want to be part of what we have shared tonight, you really want to come in and see what we are talking about, I want you to quickly scan the QR code on the screen right now. And then we take the rest from there. I'm waiting. Scan the QR code. Scan the QR code, and let's see. I'm waiting for my team to give me feedback so that we can move on. Yes, you are ready. I can see Azizat. Azizat said,
I'm unable to scan. It's not connecting.
It's not connected. The team are listening. They are hearing you.
All right.
The team will do something about it. I think they've just said something there now. The team, please do something about this QR code. They said it's not scanning. Okay, I think they are working on it. They work on it quickly. If you want to be part of it, what we are doing, let me quickly explain. What we are doing from February is that we're going to have 4 consecutive live sessions in the month of February, where we are going to help you, to train you, to mentor you. It's working now, but this one will just take you straight to the page. So let me explain before you use the QR code. Now, we are property company in the UK. We offer property training, and all our training are CPD certified. Everyone that has passed through us get a certificate from us, and they will get the certification from CPD. We will be glad if you go on this journey with us and start with Serviced Accommodation Simplified. If you register tonight, you'll be on our platform immediately. Let me show you what our platform look like. Our training platform look like this. Let me show you so that many of you will see what I'm talking about, and you will see the benefit that is in joining one of the best property training team in the UK. If you sign in today, you probably just go straight. You get welcome into this today. I don't know if any of you can see my screen, but I will share it with you now. This is our training platform. This is our training platform. I hope everybody can see. Please, if you can see, just let me know in the chat box. Yes, you can see. Okay, you can see it. Okay. This is our training platform. We have 29 members already. And if you join today, you'll be the 30th person on this platform. Yes, you can see. Fantastic. So once you join it today, you have access to this. And why is it important for you to be on this platform? Why is it important for you? Once you join us, we make sure the things that would be useful, things that you will need to prepare you, you have access to them. For example, if you go to classroom, in the classroom, these are the things that we've already put there for you. It's for your own benefit. We can put some webinar that we have done for you to listen. You want to look at the numbers. I particularly encourage anyone that comes to this platform to listen to my message, my training on mindset. Get that ready first, even before we go to the last section in February. So I'll go back to my slide now, and then I'll begin to talk about what we have in place. We have 4 weeks of training all through the month of February, all the Mondays in the month of February. February 2nd, February 9th, February 16th, and February 23rd. 8 p.m. UK time. We're going to meet, we're going to discuss, we're going to digest all the things that goes into this business. I share with you my manual. This is everything you need. If you follow everything that we're going to share all through that 1 month that are in this book and you follow it through, I tell you the truth, you'll be making good income from that business. Imagine if you're in UK, you have a extra income of 500, 600, 700 on a monthly basis. That will at least give you some kind of leverage when you get to the end of the year. You want to even spoil yourself. You want to even take yourself out to Spain. You want to take yourself out to somewhere that at least you know you change the environment. People have been in this country for 10, 12, 13 years. If you ask them, have you gone abroad on holidays? For where? When I hear things like that, it makes me sad. Why? Why should you be working and not have time to relax, have time to enjoy yourself? This training, I will show you the package is 3,000. Let me show you what this package is for the whole month. It's 3,497. But for the purpose of those that are joining this webinar today, because this is the first one in the month, in the year 2026, we have decided to do a giveaway and we have brought the price down to 997. 997. Don't let that stand between you and your success in 2026. Now listen, we have also gone as far as making it more simpler for you, such that you can choose 4 options of payment, you can choose 3 options of payment, you can choose 2 options of payment, and if you want to pay once, you can do so. All you need to do is just go on this QR code. Please use the ClearPay. When you use the ClearPay method, that options will give you 3 or 4 options of payment. Can you please let us know more about what to expect from your mentorship apart from training on the platform and weekly meeting? Do you offer help on sourcing the suitable for property for SA? Absolutely. And that is the final thing I want to say. One of the things that stand us out is we don't just train you, we don't just leave you alone, we also help you to source for property and make sure we get to a property that will give you returns on your investment. We guarantee that. We do that as long as you are ready. Let me give you an example. In September, we had about 11 students. Last month, we sourced for property for 2 of them. One of them lived in a Stoke-on-Trent. She now has a business in Essex, a service accommodation business in Essex as we speak. Mentorship, apart from the training, we definitely guarantee you that as long as you are ready, once we go through this training and we're sure you are ready for it, that is the thing that will also let you know that is available for you. We call it service accommodation done for you. We go all as much as we can to make sure we get this deal for you. We don't just leave you to estate agent. We help you to work with them, but at the same time, we also help you by sourcing for property for you. If I've answered your question, sir, or ma, I don't know who that person is. So tonight, I want you to take advantage of this opportunity. If anyone call me tomorrow, today is the last day for that offer of 997. By tomorrow, it will go back to original price. I can see another person saying something there. Yeah, please. Now I want to wrap up, but before I wrap up, I will leave this QR code there. If you make up your mind and you want to sign in, you are free to join. You are free to do anything you want to do.
The screen we are seeing is the school classroom.
You are still seeing school classroom. So sorry about that. Let me get that out of your way. Sorry. Thank you very much for notifying me. Okay, can you see the QR code now?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. So that is, thank you very much. So that is what you need. But before we go, I want to once again tell you that you can start your property journey here.
There's a question, sir.
Yes, please.
In the chat room, can someone whose visa requirement doesn't permit doing business do this? That's rent-to-rent business.
Yes, but the person needs to talk to me privately. I'll tell you, I guide the person how to do it. For example, and let me give you a guideline. For example, if you're a couple, you are Mr. and Mrs., you are the one that have the COS or CSO license that say you shouldn't do anything apart from whatever license cover. Your spouse has unlimited access to work. You can be doing it in your name of your spouse. Like I said, you can see me, drop your number, my team will get in touch with you. We can take that up with you on a personal level and take you through it. Any other question? Now the floor is open for questions before I talk about other things. But I want to leave this for you in case you want to scan the QR code and want to join us. You can stay where you are or you can take control of your life. The choice is absolutely yours. You can stay where you are or you can take control. The choice is absolutely yours. This is one of the easiest way to enter property business in the UK. I can see someone, can someone that is not based in the country do the rent to rent? Absolutely. You can. If you buy into one of our done for you, you can. You can get in touch with us. Send us your number. My team will talk to you about that. You can. I'll be honest with you. I have investors in Nigeria. I have investors in Lagos. Sorry, I have investors in Lagos. I have investors in Port Harcourt, and they have property here generating money for them. It's possible. Any other questions as we go? I thought we'll have a lot of questions. That's why I stopped early. Do you still have more questions? Okay, I can see another hand up here. Can 2 or 3 people come together to do this, and does it need to be close to where we live? Now, the second part of the question is that it doesn't have to be close to where you live, but if you really want to do it yourself and you want to be actively involved, we encourage you to do it within 20 minutes reach from where you live. But if you want to set it up as something that can be generating additional income for you, you can pass it on to a company like us. We offer management services to people that cannot physically present to run their own. We'll run it for them. But can 2 or 3 people come together to do this? My answer will not be yes or no. It depends on those 2 people that are involved. We will only relate with 1 person, not 2 people. So if 2 of you come together and you form a company, or 2 of you come together and only one is relating with our company, we'll prefer that. So whatever is happening will be between you and the rest of the team, but we only work with one person. I don't know if that answer your question. Where to drop number for the done for you option? Just put it on the chat. My team will pick it up. Just drop your number there straight away. My team will pick it up. I'm interested in the done for you option. Perfectly okay. The done for you option is available. Or you can, at the end of this meeting, our numbers will come. Send a WhatsApp message. Let me quickly share that with you. So you can send a WhatsApp message to us. You can send a WhatsApp message to that number that you see on the screen. I don't know if you can see the mobile number. Oh, the mobile number is not there. Oh, sorry, that's an error. Okay, our mobile number is 073. For those of you that want to get in touch with us, you can send a WhatsApp number as WhatsApp message to that number 073 00 200 175. I can see if I can quickly put it on the chat box. 073 00 200 175. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's there on the chat box. Does credit rating matter in this kind of business? Yes, at some point it matters. Perfectly okay, it matters. I will tell you that for free because these are part of things you can leverage on. One of the lie is that you must have money. You don't necessarily need physical cash to run this business. If you are well knowledgeable, if you have someone that is mentoring you. Let me give you an example. There was a particular time I want to set up a new apartment. I took one of my credit cards and I went into IKEA and I walked out with everything I needed to set up a center just with one card. That is credibility. So if your credit rating is good, if you know what you are doing, you can use other people's money to run this business. But it depends on who is training you. It depends, rather than use credit card to buy designer shirt. I'm sure that story will change now. I used to say it before. I'm allergic to designer wear. Why? I would rather use my money to go into business than to take my credit card to shopping and be buying expensive things when I can use that money to make money. You can leverage on other people's money. You can leverage on credibility that you have built over the years. These are the things we teach in our own academy. And I will say that again, you can. But before you do that, you must make sure someone is teaching you, someone is mentoring you, someone is guiding you so that you will not fall into debt. Yeah, the number is there already. Interested in the done for you option also, why not? As many as are ready. We have worked so hard to get, our reputation is speaking for us. I get calls every day. Today, I got 3 deals. I'll be honest with you. I share with a visitor today 3 deals in different parts of UK. One in Nottingham, one in Manchester, and one in Hull. People willingly giving me their property for me, for me to help them look for someone that is interested in using them. Sometimes I reject some, sometimes I take some. So we are here for you. You have someone that has gone ahead to work for you to partake of it. So leverage on what we have offer, and your life will not remain the same again, if I'm permitted to use that word tonight. Is there any other question before we wrap it up? Any other question? Any other question? I thought by 1.5 hours would be done, so I don't really want to take much of other people's time. I can see someone trying to send a message, but I can't see the message. Team, please, if you see any message, can you please read that out to me or call my attention to it? On the chat box, I can see something. Now, before we move forward, I want to ask, as if you have found today very useful, can I have a sign on this chat box? I want you to please just give me a thumbs up if it has made any sense to you what we have discussed so far tonight. I want done for you. Yeah, Omalara Akintola, thank you. We got your text. That tells you that our number is working. I've just gotten your text. Omalara Akintola, just to let you know that we've gotten your text. My team will get in touch with you. Thank you very much. Some people are sending messages already. Thank you for your presentation tonight. I'm so grateful that you've enjoyed it. Please, I just returned from work. How do I get the recorded video? Drop your number and my team will get in touch with you. Thank you very much. Incredibly useful. Thank you very much. Thank you for that thumbs up. And my dear sister, all the way from the city of Lagos. Thank you very much. She's a practitioner. She's making money. She's going to make more money this year. By reason of coming in contact with a successful company, we are going to collaborate and we are going to do a lot of things together. Thank you. Thank you for the session. Really insightful. Thank you very much. I appreciate your comment. I appreciate that. Yeah, you are interested in done for you. We will get in touch with you. Yeah, the man, what was your question again? He just put his number. Don't worry, my team will get in touch with you. Wonola, my team will get in touch with you. Don't worry, we'll get in touch with you within now and Monday. We promise you. Thank you so very much. I want to let you know that I'm here. You can reach out to me at any time. How many of you here have been to our website? If not, can you please quickly write our website down? The next slide will show you more about us. Let me quickly, if you still need this QR code, please let me know. I'll bring it back. Meanwhile, these are our details in case you want our, our social media and our website. On our website, there are so many other information that I may not share tonight, but when you go on our website, you will see those info. And if you want to send us an email, send an email to info@tmsukproperties.co.uk or go to our website, www.tmsukproperties.co.uk, or follow us on all our social media handles. We're on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. We have our own YouTube page, and we want that YouTube page to grow and grow so that we can do more. We are on TikTok. At the beginning of this session today, we are on live, and we're also on LinkedIn. So every social media that is reigning, we are there. Our social media handle is different. It's called TMS Properties Wealth. Property Wealth, not TMS Properties. TMS Property Wealth. That's how to look for us and find us on those social media handle. I want to personally say thank you to every one of you tonight that have participated. Your presence made a lot of difference to me because, like someone say, if you put something together and nobody show up, what can you say? But thank you for almost how many of you that show up tonight. And I strongly believe that some of you will take action today. Some of you want to think about it. But I tell you the truth, whenever you are ready to take action, I'm here to help. My mission is that we will not just be here and conform to that order that this country is operating upon. Because I tell you, this is my closing statement. This country has been structured in a way whereby it suits their nature, it suits them. They don't have responsibility as we have. An average British only cares for his or herself. He doesn't think about it. I used to have a guy work for me, Paul. Like I said, I'm a builder. He lives in Dagenham. His dad lives in big country. Big country to Dagenham is a walking distance. As at the time he was working for me, he told me he has not seen his dad for 7 years. He doesn't need him. And I said, oh, why didn't you see? He said, what do I need him for? Which is true. He doesn't need his dad. The government is his dad. Government will be responsible for them. That's their system. But that's not our system. Average Nigeria in Britain, you have 5 additional responsibility back home. So you cannot depend on 9 to 5. You need to work extra and work smart so that you can be able to make those necessary impact that you want to make in the life of other people. I want to sincerely thank every one of you tonight for being part of something special. Whenever we put something like this together again, we will surely let you know. Thank you so much. Any other question before we call it a day? Just to give one or two more people any opportunity if there is. Let me put this back in case we have anyone that wants to do the... Oh, I've got chat here. Sorry. I joined late. Can I get the recording? Definitely. Okay, for those of you that want recording, yeah, my office will they will respond to you. Yeah, they will respond to you. Yeah, so the first one is for the recording. The second one too is for the recording. Thank you very much. I think there's another question here before we go. I don't want to deny anyone. Any other question, please, before we call it a day? All right. On that beautiful note, oh, sorry. I have another one here. If I want done for you, do I need to pay for the training? Yes and no. If you want done for you and you don't want the training, no problem. But I always like people to know you need to understand what the business is. But if you don't want to, no problem. We'll do it for you, we'll manage it for you, and we'll make you a co-host. We'll explain that to you when you call the office, and we'll go into the details with you. Thank you for your deep insight. I'm truly ready to partner with you and come under your mentorship. Vincent, I am here. I'm ready. This is my life. This is what I love to do. This is what I want to be doing. If I can be doing this every day of my life, the rest of my life, I'll be happy. Thank you very much. What is the minimum capital required? That depends on which option you choose. Our lowest done for you service accommodation is £8,000, which is 1-bedroom flat. And you can go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. We all have all those sizes. If you go on our website, you will see all of that. Thank you for joining today. Kindly contact us via this medium in case you have any other request. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you. I want to sincerely appreciate every one of you. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you very, very soon. I'll see many of you in class by the grace of God Almighty. God bless you. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. Woo!